Hi again, Matt Noyes. Good to be with you. 1 Degree Outside Weather Network, 1degreeoutside.com, where you can always find on our website our latest videos, right? But let's get into the meteorology, the insights video. Unlike the Noyes Notes and 1 Degree Outside Today, which is a quick overview, this is to get into the deeper dive on the meteorology. So here's what's going on. We've got a storm center that's wound up out by Nova Scotia. It's been able to pull enough air around the top side of it that although it's analyzed by the Weather Prediction Center as being an occluded front, really it serves for us as a backdoor cold front. It's wrapped in cooler air from the Canadian Maritimes through the Canadian provinces, and that is going to be making its way into New England over the next 24 hours. Many of us near the coast find an onshore wind kicking in on Monday, and for the rest of us, Tuesday would be a slightly cooler day, or significantly cooler for some. The farther west you go, the more you outrun the influence of that backdoor cold front. Speaking of west, if you go far enough west, you get into the next area of disturbed weather. Now, this is just the beginning of what's going to end up being a pretty decent-sized jet stream level disturbance. It's going to really impact our weather at the end of this week into the weekend. We'll get to that here in just a moment. Notice the forecast map for Tuesday. You've got a blend of sun and clouds. Remember, that cool front has made its way in, and then it kind of stalls out for you. So if you're far enough west in western New England or upstate New York, you really don't see any impact from that at all. You still rise into the 80s, right? But notice central New England in the 70s, eastern New England in the 60s. A lot of that has to do with that cooler air that comes in. Now, it's going to be eager to try and reverse over time. The problem is that when you get the clash of air that will take place, you'll get an increased chance of showers. We'll get to that in a moment. Overnight Tuesday night and Wednesday morning, temperatures down to the 50s for many. You'll probably get some 40s in the valleys of central and northern Maine. Again, here comes the warmer air trying to get in here. Now, Wednesday morning, not a lot of precipitation, but there very well will likely be a few showers to pop up on Wednesday during the afternoon to the evening. This, again, a bit of a clash as the warmth tries to get reestablished. But just as that warmth starts to come in, things begin to change in the atmosphere. You can see Wednesday's highs do get to about 80 degrees for a number of us here. The wind is able to at least shake some of that onshore flow just a bit by coming out of the southwest. Of course, any south-facing coastal locales will be cooler than everybody else. Here's the clash on Thursday. So you've got areas of rain that start to blossom, some downpours that may be embedded in here. Last to see them Thursday would be central and eastern Maine, but most of us should plan on a wet day Thursday and probably a showery day Friday too. The reason? This. Here I am plotting atmospheric energy. We call it vorticity in the world of weather. Basically, it's spin or energy in the atmosphere. And you could infer this to be kind of a representative of the jet stream level, even though what I've pulled here is about 18,000 feet, which is a little bit below that. But see this huge area of atmospheric energy? This big upper level low, this big upper level storm will be settling down toward the northeastern United States. So this is the map on Thursday. Notice the map on Sunday. It's still around. So that doesn't mean it's going to rain nonstop over those 4 days, but it does elevate your chance of showers considerably on each of those days beginning Thursday. So Thursday's high temperatures will be kept down as a result of a southeast wind at the surface. You've got that energy coming in. You've got the areas of rain that develop. Notice Friday, still a number of showers around. Could there be some thunder mixed in? Yes, there could be, especially if you can warm the atmosphere a bit. And as we get into the weekend, that almost becomes even more the case because you'll be able to break up some of these clouds a little and get the temperature to rebound. You don't do a lot of that during the day Friday with high temperatures mostly in the 70s for us. And then overall, the amount of rainfall that comes down, let's say between now and the end of the weekend, is considerable. I've put some of the amounts that are on here for you. Look at this, 4 inches in upstate New York. Now, I don't know from this far out that these are going to be exact locations on the bullseyes, right? But you get the idea that it's at least disturbed weather over a pretty large portion of the eastern two-thirds of the country with that big jet stream level disturbance coming in. Of course, as we go along through the days, you can always stay updated through our videos at 1degreeoutside.com or grab the app. You know what? We put our at least most pertinent videos at the top of the app every day. Plus, you get all the details you need, including your 14-day forecast for your location. All right, that's the way things are looking for now. I hope you make it a great day, and I'll look forward to seeing you again with pattern predictions. I'll look at the next 2 weeks of weather coming up later on in the day today.